Morning, all you fantastic followers. I hope you're all having a great day. It's Sunday, May 20th. And yeah, I'm back. Just a bit of a disclaimer, I'm not really back. I'm definitely not on the trail again, but I am hiking. This is actually the first hike since my injury. Granted, I'm only doing 4 miles. The trail is really more of a footpath versus a trail. And on my back is my camera bag, not to be confused with my life. But yeah, I'm hiking. So that's cool. So I wanted to put this video up as a number of you have been asking how I've been doing, both in the comments on my YouTube channel as well as my Instagram. That and I have a new toy, the Xeon Smooth 4 gimbal for your iPhone. So I wanted to take it out for a test run today. I don't know if the footage is going to be any better, but a guy likes his toys. So yeah, welcome to my Hikification. It's been a while since I've said that. So yes, to deal with the elephant on the table, the elephant in the room, the question that's been asked is, do I expect to return to the Appalachian Trail to finish my thru hike? And unfortunately, it looks like the completion of the hike is probably not in the cards for this year. As some of you may recall, I actually took a leave of absence from work to pursue this hike. And my leave of absence ends September 30th. Well, I don't know quite what the future may hold. The company definitely bent over backwards to allow me this opportunity. And as such, I definitely want to respect that endpoint. And so I've been kind of using June 1st as the key determinant as to whether I could continue or not. If I was in full hiking form, whether southbound or continuation from where I left off, I could probably squeeze in the remainder of my hike in a 4-month period. It would necessitate some big miles. And so here we are a couple weeks out from that, and while I'm walking, I'm nowhere near hiking form. And so looking at a June 1st date, if I were to try and push myself, that brings up a big likelihood of re-injury or more permanent injury, a sacrifice I'm not willing to make. At the same time, trying to squeeze in the remainder of that hike in a 4-month period, while technically could be done, that's early riser miles and not necessarily the hike that I wanted to do. The other thing with pushing big miles is I've been essentially laid up for the last 6 weeks. I've lost my trail legs. I've regained that winter weight. So I think even if I wanted to, it would take a while to regain the ability to actually push big miles. And so for that title of thru hiker, it became a little less important. So not a decision I came to easily, and I've struggled with it. But as of now, I'm comfortable with where I landed, at least for now. So let's talk about the injury. As you may recall, I have a grade 3 tear of my medial collateral ligament of my right knee. I would say those first 3 weeks were pretty tough. I was minimal, if any, walking, limping around. But gradually I've got into a more normal walk. It doesn't hurt with every step anymore. And as you can see, today I'm out pushing it a bit. That said, it's by no means healed. I kind of use the stability test. When I put on a pair of shorts in the morning, when you're kind of standing there and you put one leg on while you're standing and then you put your weight on the other leg as you lift one leg up and put it in the, yeah, you know what I mean. You've all put on shorts. So I still can't stand on one leg without it feeling completely like I'm going to topple over. So that's my test. The doctor, as well as the physiotherapist, have also both recommended I start pushing it a little bit, but not too much. So they were very much opposed to a June 1st consideration. The current thinking is if I continue rehabbing it, strengthening it, but that fine balance and not overexerting it, another 4 to 6 weeks, I should be back to normal. So yes, I would say I'm making good progress, but I'm trying to be conservative. I did want to take a moment though and thank everyone for all their comments and words of encouragement, especially in those early days. It really helped. I apologize as I wasn't quite as active in responding as I would like to be. And part of that is just dealing with things. Ending your hike abruptly because of injury or other reasons does put you in a bit of a roller coaster. And for me, the best way to kind of deal with it during those early weeks was almost in a avoidance. That being said, you can never quite shake the trail. It embeds itself in your brain and it's just always there in the back of your thoughts. I can see when people talk about post-trail depression, how easy it would be to kind of fall into that. Especially when it is a more sudden end to a journey that's somewhat unexpected. And you're left in this limbo mode of uncertainty of what's next. Which does bring up the question of what's next. And to be honest, I'm not 100% sure. I do have the opportunity to head to Florida for most of June, stay on the beach. So I'm probably going to take advantage of that and finish up my rehab there. Following that, sky's the limit. I may travel. Maybe I'll do a piece of the Appalachian Trail. Maybe I'll do some hikes closer to home. There's some great trails around here in Ontario. Maybe I'll look to facilitate an earlier return to work in some capacity. I don't know, but only time will tell. In the interim, I'm pretty comfortable where things are at. Which brings us to what's next for this channel. Well, I am surprised actually how much I've enjoyed making and editing, not so much uploading, but creating these videos. And something I have every intention of continuing. Well, in terms of the Appalachian Trail, well, I have a few more, let's call it AT adjacent videos that I do want to do. A few gear reviews, maybe a few satirical videos, those type of things. So I do intend to pump those out over the next couple months. After that, similar to what my plans are, only time will tell. This channel will remain in some form, whether it becomes purely hiking related or becomes more of a lifestyle vlog. We'll see. But for those of you who have followed, but really followed in the intent to follow an Appalachian Trail through hike, well, this is probably not going to be the channel for you anymore. But I do thank you for following along for as long as you've had. And I know there are a lot of other brilliant YouTubers that are putting out some real stellar content that really delineates the journey to Katahdin. So thank you for coming along with me as far as you've had. And for those that want to stick around and see how this channel evolves, well, of course, you're always welcome. So marks the end of my first hike. About 4 miles, a little over 2 hours. I'll take it. Till next time, hike on.